better watch yourself, monkey.
Move, Cracker.
What's this, a joke? What's with the costumes and the toy rifles? I know you niggas like to play dress up, but this is ridiculous.
Move.
You done, Cracker? Well, get to step.
Morning, Cracker.
Fuck.
How much you gonna fetch me this fine morning? Like pennies from heaven. Child of love?
Wilson, what you got here?
If you don't sell, you hang. Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Where you get this one from?
By the lake. Well, in the lake.
You got good teeth. It's unusual. Those are interesting brands you got there. Where you from?
New York.
I ain't never seen a cracker like you.
Hey, stop! I gotta sell this son of a bitch.
Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, giving a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16. It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Change, Cracker. Get out. Come.
Hey, he's a real buck. In great shape. Very strong. Best I've seen come through here in months. But he could be a problem.
Gather round. We have our auction to have this buck cracker. This big buck cracker is very healthy, very strong, from Western Europe. I would like to start my bidding at $1,000.
I'll give you $1,500 for him.
Mr. Jackson, you can't keep coming up here trying to buy my product before everybody else.
Really?
Yes,
Well, let me ask him.
very well.
Now, am I being unfair to y'all?
Nah, we ain't say nothing like that. Nah, we ain't say nothing like that at all.
Uh-huh. Wrap him up.
Not so fast. I'll give you $1,600 for him.
Oh, well. Seems we have ourselves an auction here.
1,700.
1,800.
1,850.
1,900.
3,000.
Ooh-wee. My cracker worth 3,000? 3,000 going once? Mr. Wayne? Going once? 3,000 going twice? This cracker's sold to the Jackson plantation.
Wrap him up. That's my cracker.
And this was a movie that was supposed to come out, all right? It's called Cracker, and it shows the Edomites in captivity, you know, the roles being reversed as the kingdom of heaven, you know, is going to be, you know, just like this, you know, pretty much, because we're going to be on top of you, All right. And I don't believe they allowed this movie to be released. So I've been, I found this short clip. But this is a beautiful thing, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord. And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave unto their fathers, and they shall possess it. And this is what we're going to do to you in our land, okay? We're going to enslave you. You're going to be in captivity, okay? You're not going to be employees. You're going to be hardcore slaves, man, okay? And that's why Esau Edom shows us these types of things, even in his kingdom, because he knows what's getting ready to take place, all right? It's only our people who can't see it, And this, this brings excitement to my spirit, man, because, like the Lord is a just power. All right. At the end of the day, this is Isaiah 14 and 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of the Lord shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And that's what you see in this short clip. All right. Us ruling over our oppressors, the ones who once enslaved us, we're going to enslave them. Except, we're going to do it in new bodies. We're going to have spiritual powers. It says it. We're reading it out of the Holy Scriptures. OK, so what you're seeing is a biblical scene coming to, getting ready to come to pass. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. And they come out with movies, about slavery, concerning us, right? But they won't allow these type of movies to, fully go into the theaters. They'll give you short bits and pieces of it. But if Esau released this movie in the regular Regal theaters or AMCs around the world, these Edomites would, they'd have a fit. But it's okay if they do it. But we're in their world. But this is a beautiful thing to see, man. It should bring excitement to your spirit, because this is what's coming to these devils.
Well, Cracker?
He said, wrap them up. That's my cracker.
You're not my problem anymore. I just made $3,000 off your cracker ass. Chattel up.
Bill of sale?
Hey, you got the bill of sale, just like they would do us. You got the bill of sale right there. The roles are going to be reversed, man.
What's your name, boy? Now, I don't know where you're from, but you're in my world now. What's your name, Cracker?
Hey, you in my world, man. Okay? And these devils are going to be in our world. The world of the Israelites.
Michael Stone.
Well, your new name's Biko Jackson. Got it?
It's not right. You take us from our homes. You beat us. You degrade us. You enslave us. We're not just going to sit here and let you do this.
Well, isn't that what you did to us? Isn't that what you did to us, Esau, Edom? That's exactly what you did to us. Okay? And a negative and a negative equals a positive. 1 + 1 is 2. Okay? And a negative and a negative, they say 2 wrongs don't make a right. Yes, it does. Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's what he just said. You took us from our land. You did this, you did that. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All the scriptures that we always read. Okay, except this is on the screen. And this is what they're afraid of. This is what they don't want us to believe. They'll say, "Oh, you guys are teaching hate." No, this is biblical, man.
Well, you can't control your crackers, Chance? Now you better sort this cracker out. Some of you crackers think this here is a democracy. Well, I'm gonna show you what a democracy for crackers looks like.
Yeah.
No! No!
Look, bitch. Now this is what is called buck breaking. I think it's self-explanatory. Don't worry, bitch. You're gonna get yours.
See, now we're not gonna do those types of things. You know, we're not gonna stick objects in your anal. Okay, we're not gonna cut your rods off and put them into glass jars so we can look at them all day. There's particular things we're not gonna do, the things that you did unto us, because you're a freak. Okay, we're gonna do things in righteousness. But in this particular movie, they're showing exactly what Esau, Edom did to us. But we're not gonna stick, foreign objects up your, what. But I'll let it play for the purpose of the video.
Oh, no!
It's all right, bitch. It's your turn now.
No! Please! Please, no!
Chance!
But your wives are gonna be not your wives. We're not gonna. That's another thing. Esau would commit adultery. They would take your wife and pop her. Okay, but we're gonna do that to your women in general. Okay, we're gonna have concubines. Things of that nature. We're gonna have the woman of our choice amongst your women. But we're not gonna pop your wives though. All right, but we are gonna have our choice of your woman. Okay. Let's read this real quick. Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. So you're going to be punished because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So now you're going to be hated on and through in captivity, and you're going to be treated like shit. Okay. And then you're going to be rounded up and burned. Let's continue.
This is your cracker.
Son's supposed to be your master. Take it.
Complete these crackers.
And it's going to start with the Edomites. Okay, but all you other nations, you gonna get it too. All right, because Esau was the first nation mentioned in Psalms 83. Psalms 83:2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Yeah, you put us in captivity. You did particular things so we would be forgotten, and we wouldn't remember our nationality. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. That's what I wanted to highlight. You're the first nation on there, man. And then it mentions the other nations. So your ass got a lot of payback to pay for, man. Okay, you got a lot to effing pay for.
days. Choking you niggas.
Hey, Cracker.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
So, you brothers could check this out. I just wanted to show you, a few scenes out of this. I'm gonna, check out the whole thing. I just seen the first bit of it, and I say, you know what, I got to do a quick video on it, because these devils gonna be running for their lives, man,
What you looking at, Crack?